Why storytelling is the number one skill for the future of business. The boardroom falls silent as the CEO leans forward. We've seen the data, we've reviewed the specification. Now tell me, why should we invest millions in this project? The technical expert who's been presenting suddenly freezes. He's shared every feature, every technical advantage, every data point, but suddenly realizes he's missing the one thing that would make the CEO say, a compelling story about why it matters. The CEO will only say yes if that story comes to life. Meanwhile, across town, another professional is pitching a project with half the features, a higher price tag, yet by the end of his presentation, executives are nodding, investors are reaching out for their checkbooks and were willing to sign on the contract. The room is filled with momentum. The difference, she didn't just present information, she wove that information into a story that made people care. In a world drowning in data and automation, the most purely human skill, storytelling, is becoming the most valuable business asset. Today, I'm going to show you why storytelling has become the essential business skill for the future, how you can develop this capability even if you consider yourself analytical rather than creative. You don't have to rely on any creative genius within you to tell a story. And this is no longer a nice to have. It's becoming the critical differentiator between professionals who advance and those who just stagnate. So let's look at reason number one. Information overload, which causes cognitive fatigue. So much in here. Now, we are generating more data than ever before. 5 extra bytes daily in this environment. Simply providing more information doesn't create value. It creates overwhelm, if anything. What's valuable is the ability to transform information into a meaning through story. That is why technical experts with brilliant ideas often get overlooked, while less technically advanced competitors win contracts and funding. It's not that their solutions are better, it's that they are better at helping decision makers understand why those solutions matter. A pharmaceutical team I worked with had developed a really good treatment. Their initial presentation was filled with molecular structures and trial data. After restructuring it around the story of a single patient's journey, the same information suddenly secured additional funding. In an age of information abundance, the scarcest resource is meaning, really. And storytelling is how we create that meaning, why it matters to people. But don't give reasons, tell a story. Let's look at reason number 2, the trust deficit. We're living in an era where trust in institutions, brands, and leaders has plummeted to historic lows. Yet trust is the foundation of all business relationships. Stories build trust in ways that facts alone never can. When leaders share authentic stories about challenges they faced, employees trust their judgment more. They feel they're just like them. When companies share honest stories about failures and learnings, and customers trust their promises more. A tech CEO struggling with high employee turnover found that sharing market data on competitive compensation packages wasn't working. When he began including stories about his own career journey and how employees had grown within the organization, retention improved dramatically. In an environment where trust is scarce, storytelling isn't just nice, it is necessary. Have you noticed how much harder it has become to build trust with stakeholders? Think about the last time someone truly trusted your recommendation. Did you present facts alone, or did you share a meaningful story? Now, we're going to move to reason number 3 as to why storytelling is the number one skill for the future of the business. The AI revolution, the thing that everyone talks about. As artificial intelligence automates more analytical and technical functions, the most valuable skills aren't technical. They're uniquely human. We have to double down on our humanity. And storytelling might be the most human skill of all. AI can generate reports for sure, analyze data, and even write basic content. What it can't do is understand the human context that makes information meaningful. It can't authentically connect experiences to needs. It can't build genuine trust. it creates a fascinating paradox. The more technology advances, the more valuable human storytelling skills become. One finance company initially feared that AI would eliminate many advisory roles. What they discovered was the complete opposite. When they trained advisors to complement technical knowledge with storytelling skills, client satisfaction, retention significantly increased. In an AI-dominated future, technical skills alone will be commoditized for sure. The ability to craft meaningful stories will be the differentiator that no algorithm in the near future can replace. Those were the 3 key reasons why storytelling is the number 1 skill. I'd love to hear from you which one resonated the most with you, or even share a challenge that you have with storytelling. By the way, you can start your journey of learning storytelling by grabbing a copy of my book, Strategic Storytelling. I'll see you soon here again, and until then, stay storied.